This is the challenge. Bets and new threats.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the number one, the right reality podcast. My name is Steven.
And my name is Mixie. We are here yet again to recap the challenge. Season 41, Vets and New Threats, episode 14, We Have to Boogie. Now, I might be dyslexic because when I got this, I thought it said, we have a boogie.
I thought the same thing.
And I was like, great title. Can't wait to hear who says that. Not the title. Was disappointed.
I don't remember anybody actually saying that line.
I don't either, but it has to be somewhere in there because it normally...
That's what they're doing now.
I think so. This season is direct quotes. What it should have been is MAFS.
MAFS. 100% that is the title of this episode is MAFS.
MAFS. MAFS.
MAFS.
We've been saying it. Thank you, Jake.
What you will see, everybody, is that the number one gets things done. The number one gets things done. That's what this episode of the challenge is teaching you, is that the number one gets things done. Oh my God, what an episode. If this is your first time finding us, congratulations. Welcome to the number one. Oh my God, we got so much for you. Coming up on this week's episode, Babe has issued a challenge to Mix. Babe heard last week's episode. She responded in kind, and she issued a challenge to Mix. We'll get to that. A special rare edition of an old game that we haven't busted out in a long time.
I hate games.
You're fine. It's not one of those games.
I'm marked safe from this game.
You are marked safe from this game. Also, it is not a multiple choice, and the last one is D above all the above. It is not one of those games either.
Okay, great.
It's fine. It's fine.
Thanks.
And we have 5 reviews. But
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Big support on YouTube last week. Thank you, everybody, for that. Mix, the name you were looking for, that you were like, there's somebody.
Steven, I saw it in the comments, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, Mawaya.
Literally the couple.
The exes.
Damn. The fact that it was Mawaya,
I know,
just shows you how delusional and tired we were last week. By the way,
yeah.
I was listening to this, and I want to thank everybody for being so kind in the comments. Because there was one point where Mix goes, it's delusional. We're up super late. It's 9 o'clock.
I know. Yeah.
You're like, I would have been asleep by now. And I'm literally listening to it driving home from a comedy show at like 9:30 at night.
Oh, yeah.
And Mix is like, we're so tired. We're delusional. It's 8:45 in the evening. And I'm like, there are parents listening right now being like, listen here, bitches.
And I get it. But I wake up at like 4:30 a.m. every day for work. So my times are fucked, which is fine. I'm not complaining. But yeah, no, everybody was very nice in the comments because I'll even say it, I was way worse than you. Completely not even there.
It was
quite
rough.
Honestly, I don't know what we said last week, but I do know that I stand by it, and I feel like everybody kind of helped me out. So shout out everybody in the comment section. We could definitely do an exes season, and it would be good.
We have enough. I think we have enough. I can't believe we forgot Mawaya, but that shows the delusion Mix has any time past 8:30 at night.
You can't. And guess what, guys? It's 8:05 right now, so we'll see what happens.
It is a Saturday.
It is a Saturday.
It is a Saturday.
That is
Last
true.
time we did it on a Friday.
Yep.
It's a Saturday.
Yep.
So fantastic. Let's get to it. Mixie, if you need any more proof that the number one is powerful and has influence over this show.
Can I guess?
Oh, yeah. I would love for you to take a guess.
Is it the fact that this is now the 5th or 6th time that they've used the exact same shot of Turbo in a camo speedo laying on the daybed because I said, show me every piece of footage that you got of him spread eagle on the daybed, and they continuously keep putting it in the edits, and I love it.
It came back to that well twice on this episode.
I know.
Like everybody else was like at the club hanging out and they're mentioning their names, and then they just go to a daybed.
Turbo's just like this in a fucking speedo. I laughed so hard. Every time now they use it, I'm like, dude, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I still stand by it.
It was not that specifically, but that was more of the piece of the puzzle that the number one gets things done. It started, however, with Adrienne, who's got 3 elimination dubs under her belt at this point.
Yeah, she does.
She told everyone about the teams, who's on the left side of the house, who's on the right side of the house, which, dare I say, alliance they're part of. And what did we not see this week, Mix?
A graphic.
We're just getting things done over here for you guys.
And boy, oh boy, was it sweet.
At any point, did you sit there and go, because I did, I'm like, cut to the graphic. Cut to the graphic.
I was waiting for it, for sure. Or at least like heads popping up at the bottom of the screen.
To make the sides. It was like,
now,
going to be one, boom, 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 boom.
I will say, is Turbo in the non-Olivia alliance, or is he just there?
Ooh, I would say he's in the non-Olivia alliance.
Okay, then how was there so much confidence throughout this episode that they could get Turbo voted in?
Oh, because they knew they could have a split.
Well, that was after they got the daily, though. But that was after the daily. I'm talking like from the beginning of this episode. It kind of seemed like, now again, it's editing, who knows? But I just was like, it was kind of making me confused because I did go back to last week's images that me and you sent to each other, and Turbo was highlighted green in previous graphic. So
I think he's definitely on that side because he's going against Theo. He wants to throw Theo in. He votes with that side of the house. They have always voted with that side of the house. Is he on the outs with that side of the house that he's on? Yes. Does that change after the end of this week? I don't know.
I think all of it's going to change because, I mean, I will say, Aviv later in the episode was kind of giving Andrea a lot of shit, being like, you know, why are you talking to me like this? I have my own alliance. But Andrea is correct. They're going to start eating each other.
Yes.
And I do agree that Aviv is probably at the bottom of that list.
I think she's only at the bottom of that list because they feel Jeremy is such a strong competitor. That's what we're getting to at this point.
It's half that, and also, like, this is technically Aviv's third challenge, correct? She was in one way back in the day, one in her rookie year, and then didn't come back until season 40 eras. Because I'm thinking that they just, like, obviously she's a vet, obviously they've known her, but they haven't played with her. I'm thinking that's half of it, and the other half is the fact that, like, they can at least say, oh, well, we haven't worked with you for, I mean, how long have Nani, and now Ashley's gone, but, like, how long did Nani and Ashley play this game? Maybe not even together, but just generally.
But I think it's, from what we heard, I think it's like, who's a threat to us at this point?
Yeah.
Who's going to be the biggest? And Jeremy has been kind of like under the radar somehow since they've joined partners. And it's been Turbo. It was Turbo this week. Don't let Turbo get to a final. Blah, 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 which I agree with. But also, like, Aviv does really well in finals. They know that. She'll run for days. She won her first one. Came really close last year. Jeremy is an absolute beast. I'd be scared to see him. I mean, we said right at the beginning, give him and Jordan in a final right now. Give me that.
Yeah.
Please.
Uh-huh.
So I think they're next to go because Michaela, remember last week, was like, that's going to be a problem.
Yep.
So I think we're starting to see where things are going to line up. And if I'm Olivia and Will right now, If I'm Olivia, I'm sitting there being like, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Yep.
Everybody hated me, and somehow I might get to a final at this point.
Mhm.
Preggers.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy situation.
I think she's honestly in a great spot right now.
Yeah. And I would just be like, just let's not say.
And honestly, Will being a dick and like going around talking so much shit on Olivia is probably saving them.
I think so as well. Yeah, I think so as well.
So shouts out Will for being an asshole. But anti shouts out Will because who the fuck says I hate snuggling?
Somebody who just likes to bang and nothing else.
That is psychopathic behavior.
Okay.
Him fucking Anissa now, which again is still all I think about when I see his face, makes a lot more sense. Because that's just like you have to have a parasite in your brain to point blank say I hate snuggling, and with the anger in his voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
While Babe is straddling him, by the way, in the gym.
Let's get to that. Mix, you said last week you were Team Babe. You didn't think you would ever become Team Babe. And then the very next week, Babe does some things in this section that I'm going to ask you.
Go ahead.
If you're still a Baber, if you will. Okay?
Yeah, I like the fan base name. Go ahead.
Yes, we're all Babers over here, but
Big Babers. I'm a Baber leaver.
I was on the fence after I saw this. The spinning last week was strike one.
I'm in.
She might have got 2 strikes. Tell you what, she did. Okay, question 1. Kissing your man in the gym in the morning, in or out?
I'm in, but that is relationship behavior.
Thank you.
That is
Total relationship behavior.
yes. That is I have feelings for you past you just jackhammering me at night when we're both a little fucked up.
And I think that's why Will's like, I don't like cuddling. I didn't came here to cuddle. I came here to fuck.
Well, he's doing it.
Well, of course, he's not going to give that away. You make the sacrifice. You're like, I'll do the cuddling to get the other thing.
The ham and cheese comment was wild, though, I will say.
No, that's not ham and cheese.
A diabolical comment. But again, dating, sure.
Sure. Okay, this is the second point. Asking him after kissing, did you brush your teeth?
Very relationshipy.
Relationshipy.
But this is Babe is a relationship gal. I don't think, even though it seems like she wants to just fuck Will, I don't think she knows how to like do that.
She can't be just the cool girl who just shows up and is like, thanks, see ya.
Yeah.
Right.
At least with them like being in the same area. I think maybe once it ended, because it seems like they ended fine, and we'll see later, but it seems like they ended fine, and then he went and fucked Anissa, and she was just like laughing about it.
Okay, that's 2. That's 2 things that I question. I'm like, I don't know, babe. That
She's not
seems
being
like
very chill, but I'm still a Babe believer.
a Baber.
Believer.
I think this is where you're going to change your mind. Number 3.
Is it the quote?
No, that's an additional bonus. As they're standing there, I'm thinking Babe is like lollipopping. I was like, oh, she's got a lollipop. No. Now, for those of you watching on YouTube, I'll describe it for audio only people. Babe continues to go to her mouth, and I thought she had a lollipop. Babe has a floss pick, and she is flossing, then kissing. Floss, mwah, mwah, make out, straddle on the chair thing, floss, make out. I'm fucking out. Fucking gross. No chance.
Again,
This
girlfriend shit.
This is 100%. That's girlfriend shit. That's,
But you know,
I've seen you poop. I've seen you have a period. I've seen all of the things, and that's fine now. But that's where I draw the line. I'm sorry.
I just love. I'm sad that I missed this flossing situation. Gonna have to go back because you know who taught her to do that.
Oh, Turbo, 100%.
Was our boy Turbo.
Turbo's picks. Those are Turbo's picks.
The depth of this is odd. I love it. I'm in more and more and more. I'm so in.
You're in on that?
I'm in.
God.
Because it's badass Babe. Babe doesn't give a fuck. Babe knows that Babe can continue to get digged down while floss kiss is happening. While making ham and cheese breath comments, she's still getting piped.
Yeah, she is.
That's a fucking good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I think this is where Will starts to be like, I feel like this is going to end badly.
He's never going to be the one to end it, though.
No.
He will never end it.
This is the point, I think, where it turns, where you start seeing, you're like, okay, this was fun when we were like hooking up. But now you're like making relationship comments to me. I'm not here for that. But now I'm on alert. I'm not going to end it because, of course, I want to bang. What am I going to do? Not bang?
Well,
of course. Have you seen me?
I think Babe is one of those girls that is relationshipy.
Yeah. Well, very much so.
She just needs to be in a relationship.
Should we talk about the comment?
The craziest fucking thing to happen during this. And at first I was like, damn, this straddle scene is wild.
Me too. And the camera tilted down, so there was somebody in the control room like,
Quote
it.
You fuck me like a man, but any other time you're a giant child.
That's classic Babe material right there.
That is crazy. All I'm gonna say about that is, Babe, what does that have to say about you?
Great point. Now here's the thing. I'll give Babe credit. I'll be
your poet.
Be your defense attorney.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, my client knew that this was going to be a crazy line and tried to hold back, but your client made her say it.
Well, I'm so sorry that my client can dick her down like a goddamn champ. And also, your client has been, your client has been dating a sack of sweaty socks for what, 5 years? So don't get mad at my client for fucking her like a man.
Babe missed it so much.
Babe needed this. I don't care. I do not care. I love it.
The nutrients, as you called it.
Yeah, she was dying. She needed sustenance.
She needed something. She was trying to take a multivitamin. It wasn't working. She needed that vitamin D.
Sometimes you just can't replace semen.
Yeah, you can't. Good luck, everybody. They might not, like, if you're switching teams, they might be nicer to you. You don't got to worry about some things, but you're missing a good dicking down every once in a while. So.
And some people don't need it, but I'm sorry. I'm going to sit here and say Babe needs it.
Babe's always needed it.
Babe needs it bad.
Okay. Let's move to another amazing part of this show before we even get to the daily.
Was it Therapist Turbo?
Therapist Turbo. Mixie, how many sessions would you buy with Therapist Turbo?
1 million.
Obviously. Get me my credit card. You can take it.
He's terrible, but boy, would it be a fun time.
Terrible. I mean, listen, he had some great points. Did you fight fucks for food? Were you homeless? Did somebody hurt you? No? Okay, what's the problem? That's how all therapy should be. Honestly.
He's very straightforward. Now, Steven, I feel as though we have to...
It would not work for them.
We have to address the elephant in the room on this.
Yes, go.
So, it has been coming out that Turbo... I know this is going to shock those of you that are not in on the tea. Turbo is controlling his partner. Can you believe it?
The fact that this was news was crazy to me.
Now, it was portrayed in a way of it being like he wouldn't let her talk to family on the phone or her boyfriend. She has confirmed that he didn't think she was doing that, but yet she was still doing that. Good for her. She should have. That is the correct way to probably go about that. But I do feel after watching this episode that some of it may have gotten a bit. There might have been a language barrier translation issue here, because in this episode, Turbo specifically talks about how she needs to shut her mouth, which the irony of Turbo saying that is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But he talks about that. And then later, she blabs about stuff again.
Yeah.
I think that he probably, after this situation, was like, you can't talk to anybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she, probably went and complained about that to others. It seems as though she's not great at keeping information.
Mm-hmm.
We were looking for her kryptonite. I think it is yapping.
Agreed.
And I think she probably went and talked to people that were in the house still about that. And now it's coming out in this way.
Yeah.
And who knows if Turbo actually was like, hey, you can't talk to your family or your boyfriend, or if he was just like, don't speak to anybody. And he meant game-wise. There was not like I'm not trying to defend him. It's not okay to demand that out of your partner. Yeah. But I can't imagine, especially with how he talked to Nani after this whole voting situation, I just cannot see him being like that, especially to a woman.
Right. I can see it like coming across as like, if you read it that way from knowing who he is like on one season, you're just like, this guy's crazy pants. But when you get to know him more, you just like understand his intricacies. And I think part of what he's really good at, and he's been good on every show, and we saw it in this elimination, he has a way of just locking in. And that's what you need. And I think that's where we were starting to see she was like, at the beginning of this, and that's why she was doing therapist, she was like, kind of like, I'm missing home, I'm missing my boyfriend, I'm missing my family. Because they've even said, she said, and Dia said, and other things that have been posted online, they were so used to Survivor, which I think is like 24 days, something crazy like that, if you get all the way to the end, which they did, obviously. This is 3 months. And something I learned from listening to Dee on Johnny's podcast was that they do 2 like things a week, and then the weekends are downtimes. So they have daily, next day elimination, I think day off, daily elimination, weekend.
Yep.
And come back Monday. So over the course of a week, you're only doing like 2 dailies.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of empty time to fill. And Dee was saying on Survivor, you are always talking.
Yeah, it's always something.
Here, people are just like, they want to be loose. So I can imagine that you're just like, I've been in this house for 2 months. And I'm starting to go crazy, and I want to talk to my family. And I think what he's trying to do is like, that can wait. You need to be in here, because you start thinking about home. These people are going to be like, oh, she doesn't want to be here anymore. Let's get him out. Can't give anybody an excuse. There's, we saw here, Turbo's sick. We should put him in, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. But
which she went and blabbed about after. And the irony also of her starting that conversation with Turbo told me not to tell people this.
Yes, obviously. But I think that's part of it, is you just, there's so much time that it's impossible not to do that. And only the people who have done this a bunch of times understand. And I think that's what Turbo's trying to do. Like, don't talk to your family. It's going to make you miss them more. It's going to make you want to go home. People, I mean, we've seen in the past where people like have a phone call home and they're like, okay, I want to go. I have to be home now. I can't do this anymore. Okay, let's get to the daily mix. Love this.
Yeah, I really liked this as well. Great stuff. Everybody running at the same time. It was MAFS. It was symbols. It was puzzles. It was physical. It was honestly kind of a mini final in a sense.
It's really cool.
I do want to say they love these symbols. I don't know what this like symbol types are, but we have seen these symbols a lot. Derek's hair was there again.
Nice.
It was there.
Nice. I felt like this was, we've been seeing them all season. TJ called them something. Runes, I think he called them. But they've never been like part of the season. I thought it would be like a through line, but I guess
Maybe it
The art
is in the
department,
final.
it is in a way. I don't know. You know, they do shit like this sometimes.
When I start catching patterns and stuff, I'm just like, okay, well then say it or don't do this, because there's enough symbols in the world. We don't need to be whatever.
What I liked about this specifically is that there were so many ways for this to go wrong. And it's not just one, but you wouldn't know it until you got to the end part. Like you could have got the symbol wrong. You could have got the maps wrong. You could have like been putting the code in the wrong way.
And they love to chain each other to each other.
And I like that too, because then you can't have somebody who's just like running ahead of each other
and
doing stuff like that. So I really like that thing. It was really good. Now, here's what I didn't like. Apparently, Turbo gets cold. Mixie. Is that an ick? A man who's like, I get cold.
No, I love that. Let's snuggle. See, I'm not Will. At the end of the episode when he was like jumping up and down up at that top area as TJ was talking, I'm like, get the man a jacket. Fucking Nani's standing over there with her sweatshirt and a jacket. I'm like, take it off.
Take it off. I thought it was going to be a scene
it is not
out of Dumb and Dumber. Like, hey, you can have these gloves. I'm starting to sweat.
Yeah.
You had an extra pair of gloves this entire time? Yeah. It's the Rockies.
He's such a sweet man, and I don't care that all of you think he's not. I see through it. Okay?
Let this woman have her thing, you guys.
Let me have my thing.
Let her have one thing. God forbid a woman has somebody she likes.
So I have a question.
Okay. I'll try to give you an answer.
During this, Olivia says something to Theo. Now, I'm going to say it to you, and you tell me what this means.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready. I'm locked in. Here we go.
Hey, how do you minus something if there's a 0? Do you cross 0 out?
I heard that.
What does it mean? Do, 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 do.
Go to the comment section right now. Tell
I'm
us.
asking you, Steven.
Oh, you're asking me. Okay. I think what she was referring to is like when you have the multiplications and you're trying to minus the 0 out, do you like carry that over? Does that line come down? I think she said it wrong.
How do you minus something if there's a 0? Do you cross 0 out?
Yeah, that just sounds dumb. Math.
Theo goes, what?
Yeah, that was the correct answer. Now, where Theo could have backed it up is actually giving the right answer.
Yeah, well, but I mean, if this is the information you're being given, I can understand there being a back and forth. But MAFS, MAFS.
We got a graphic? A MAFS graphic? Hell fucking yeah.
That I'm in on.
Number one, getting things done. We've been doing it and saying it for years, and we made it to the show. I might as well just pop in our face on this graphic next to Jake with the MAFS. There we are. Look at us. We're so handsome.
MAFS.
So beautiful. MAFS. Look at us. Just being on the MAFS graphic. It's great. I loved it. I also love Turbo continuously being cold and then saying Sydney's got the biggest, smartest brain. It's like, you got to be real careful. You're getting too Trumpy. You're getting way too Trumpy with your quotes. And again, I want to do, was it Trump or Turbo?
I mean, at the end of the season, I bet you could really stump some people with that.
God damn it, that would be great.
Do like a stories poll, like have people vote on there, see if they get it right or not.
I like that.
I was shocked that Michaela was wanting to win. When I saw them get to the puzzle, I was like, she's got to like at least hold that last puzzle until to get second. But the voting situation, and she's so calculated.
No, I'm not surprised by that at all. She's defending herself at all costs. That's her move.
Well, then I think that they're probably going to win every daily from here on out, because it seems like Theo, Olivia, and it's not even like Anissa has a choice to win or not. But them three are gonna not win on purpose so that they can continue to hold the vote.
I think that's the right strategy move.
It is the right strategy, and I'm shocked that like Michaela's miscalculated gameplay. I was really assuming that she was gonna hold on the win, but they crushed. They did a great job.
I was surprised how easy and hard this daily was for some people, but that's what I like. I like it that much.
No, I agree.
I also like Ashley. Ashley is a fan of the number one, and I've confirmed it during this. Because here we are, being the number one. One of the things we've always talked about is learning and growing. Always. In journalism. And then Ashley says this.
I think I used the wrong end. My job was to do the math, and I got that wrong.
I got that wrong. Our girl Ashley has learned and grown and is taking accountability. We love someone who takes accountability. Not going to lie, pretty hot.
Yeah. Yeah. She was great this episode. Made me even more sad than I already would have been to see her go. But she took full responsibility. She then, like, when they found out who they were going against, she's like, this is great.
I'm excited.
This is who people don't want in the final. I'll take him out. Let's do this. And then even when they lost, she was like, this was a good experience. I was like, who is this?
Who is this person? Who is this person?
I loved it, though.
How many Turbo psychology therapy meetings did you pay for?
You're right. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was Turbo that did it all.
She said after they lost, she's like, I feel bad that I let my partner down. And I literally wrote, who is this woman?
I think Leo's been great for her, honestly.
Also, their puzzle pieces got stuck in the thing?
Okay, that's what I was going to ask too. So they got it unlocked, but then they were stuck.
How?
Needed way more explanation and time spent on that than it was.
And Ashley was like looking around, being like, is this how we're going to get put into elimination, everyone?
Yeah.
She's like looking for a producer, like, what are we going to do? But I also know the production team's like, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, 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 fuck.
Yep.
How does that happen?
But to me, that's like everybody hands up, send the scuba diver, release the puzzles, get scuba diver out, and then everybody start again, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy. I couldn't believe I was like, oh, they actually got their thing open, but the pieces got like wedged in there maybe against each other as they pulled them. And maybe what he did was like, he went to pull them and he like kind of pulled them into each other. So they wedged.
And they were in a box and
then at that point you're kind of absolutely donezo. But her taking accountability, I was like,
wild.
What? And also, what's the name of your therapist? Because I think people would like to know.
Yeah, they did wonders. And so has she, apparently. And good for her.
Yeah. When Theo gave them the maths and it was off by 1, I was like, first of all, thank God. Second of all, because I was like, hold on, is Theo just about to do like big maths like in his head while he was also coming out of the water?
He's a maths guy. Maths.
He's a maths guy.
Maths.
Yes. I couldn't believe it. I was like, is somebody going to do? And I was like writing these down. I was trying to do it myself and I got it wrong. So I can't imagine being in that situation and trying to do it.
I loved the edit of him giving numbers and then it just They did not need to do him like that, and they decided to. And I'm all for that. Yeah, so that's the end of the Daily. Ashley and Leo take the L. This is when I find out about Leo's family, and we are back into that neck of the woods of the challenge when we find out about family and money, and we know who's going to lose.
See, I'll say I didn't clock it on this one.
Interesting.
I didn't clock it because this was at the club, right?
They did like the half face thing that they've been doing this season where like there's photos inside of half of their face.
Yeah. And I think it was the first time we heard about him.
Exactly.
Like,
That's
okay,
why.
well, he's going into the elimination. So we're going to set up a little bit about him and his reason why. Because it had seemed to be for this entire episode, we were learning a lot about Sydney and Turbo. They kind of rope-a-doped me. I'll admit it. Everyone caught me. Because everything up until this point, and as we continued through, was setting us up for Sydney and Turbo to go, oh, they're going to have their little psychology thing. Oh, Sydney's great with this. I'm cold. I'm in the thing. He's going to get sick. Oh, now he's sick. Oh, everybody's trying to turn on Turbo. Nani could have saved him. It doesn't save him. He's going to the elimination. He's behind. He's sick. Blah, blah, blah. Out. Would have tracked. I did not see this coming, honestly.
Interesting. I figured that it was not going to be like a one and done for them. That I can see them now being put in a lot. And eventually getting kicked. It would make sense to me that if Turbo and Sydney or Jeremy and Aviv get last place, the other one should be an automatic go in because those are really the two that need to go against each other and at least knock one of the other out.
I tell you what, if Michaela doesn't win, I can see her voting for Turbo and Sydney 100% because I think she sees them as a threat. Nani's not going to do it, obviously, for obvious reasons. But let's say Nani and Justin win. Turbo's going in.
Yeah.
Nani's got to be in that group in order for it not to happen. And as she said, like when you come in second, that's huge because you're setting the tone.
Yeah, you get the first vote.
If it's the tie, the way we have it. It's going to be very interesting. And there still might be like a little like TJ twist at a certain point too, where he's just like, oh, last two groups are going in or something like that. You never know.
Yep.
As the numbers are getting smaller, what's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
I think we can move beyond the club because the club was about 15 minutes of absolute nothing for me.
It sucked. And like, whatever. But give me more compilation of dancing. It really didn't seem like anybody was. It seemed like there was 3 tables. Everyone sat down with a drink and sat there, had conversations. And we really did not have much of a club scene this week, which, whatever, fine.
It just, like, we had the Aviv thing, as you were talking about with Adriana earlier.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, it's a 50-50 shot. You want to leave it up to a 50-50 shot? And Aviv's like, well, this is what the game is. And I'm like, Aviv's trying, or Adrian's trying something. Like, let's not shit on her. Well, she's got nothing else to do. What else is she going to try to do?
I didn't like it with Sydney and Aviv in the kitchen the next morning and them being like, it's just desperate. Like, what is she supposed to do?
Yeah, I didn't like that
It's
either.
not like she's just at the club being like, please don't vote for me. Please, please. I don't want to go in. I'm scared. No, she's
not
trying
my time
to
yet,
find.
Maybe you would say it's not my time yet. As somebody, let's say somebody hasn't ever won, right? And it was like the 3rd or 4th week, and you would be like, hey, it's not my time to go. As if you're like on your deathbed as a human. You're like, no, keep the life support on. It's not my time to go yet. That would be desperate.
She had some strategy in it. She had some things to back it up.
Yeah.
To me, that wasn't desperate. That was an attempt at finding some sort of strategy to
potentially get one number.
Exactly.
Honestly, I think what she did, she may have phrased it wrong. So I would have gone and been like, hey, do you want to take a 50-50 shot that you might go in, or 100% if you vote for us that you're safe for another week? You just need to make another daily.
Yep.
Do you want to take the 50-50 shot or the 100%?
Yeah.
And then Jeremy and them thought too much about it. Well, then we're on the bottom of your list and stuff like that. And then we'd be, well, I think you're on the bottom of their list right now anyway. So it doesn't really matter. But now you could potentially at least get to that other side. because realistically, we probably know 4 teams are going to a final.
That's what I was about to say, too.
And if you ride with those 4, now you have the numbers, hopefully, if everything works out, that you can just get your 4 to the final.
Exactly.
That might have worked on me, honestly.
I think it would have worked on me, too.
Because I think they're coming for you as soon as they get rid of Turbo. Anyway.
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
We're next.
And once Turbo and Sydney win, they're on the chopping block, too.
Correct.
So.
Correct. It's going to be you two. Their ideal situation is to get you two in. Exactly.
Nothing was funnier in this episode than the audible gulp from Anissa when Anissa and Aviv were sitting outside. And Aviv says, "You're not going to vote for me, right?"
Hold on.
And it was I don't know if the audio team, it was like you got to just pull the, it's so.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Well, she doesn't even say no. She's just like, I don't know what the plan is. And then they cut to Aviv and her ITM, and she's like, I'm starting to think Anissa knew about this. I'm like, no, what?
Hold on a second. You're
the
trying to tell me
was crazy.
You're trying to tell me that you think Anissa would look at you in the face and lie to you if it helped her. Oh, we're supposed to be friends. I'm like, are y'all friends? Why are you friends? She's friends with everybody. Why are you're going to her because you can like try to be like, well, you told me this. It was hilarious. And there are times where you can see Anissa who is backed into a corner and she's not very comfortable basically lying to her face and being like, well, I don't know what they're going to do. Well, that's what they want to do right now.
And that's what's going to happen. But okay. It was so funny. And then it like kept going. Theo's speech was also hilarious. I'm sorry. That shit is funny as fuck. And then Babe comes back threatening Olivia, which is also hilarious.
Yeah.
And a lot of threats start going back and forth. And now this was just top tier because you know who was never threatened at all?
Who?
Anissa. Because Anissa is who everybody wants in the final.
They do want her in the final. I think they did. I think it's like, I could put Jake in. I'll put your girl in.
It was Jake.
Oh, but never Anissa. Yeah. Yeah. Can I just put Jake in?
Uh-huh.
Can we like have Jake stake a claim just by himself?
Yeah.
Can
Jake just be by himself?
Also, I will say, Theo's plan,
genius.
That was fucking genius.
Genius. We are sleeping on Theo, everybody. It can't really do the maths. The puzzle's not so great, but he did win an elimination last week on a puzzle. So chill out.
Idea.
Genius. And Babe is pissed and cries later because he's right. And because all he's done is just put a spotlight on the situation that was already happening. And Babe is crying and pissed because Babe's like, fuck. Yeah.
She said to Turbo later, she goes, I knew you would have done it for me if you had the chance.
Which is like, crazy.
He would have.
He would have.
100% would have. And that's why she was like, oh, I'm not going to do that, because she was going to hope that the coin flip didn't work out.
Yep.
And it was an incredible strategy, and it didn't go their way. It was hilarious. Her getting worked up. The fact that she like wanted to talk to him like immediately after to just like
try to blame him.
Yeah. She's like, no, this is pretty fucked up. Mm-hmm. It's pretty fucked up. I'm like, yeah, this is the challenge, girl. Like, oh, you're trying to make me like do this to save my number one. Yeah. That's what we do all the time.
Welcome to the show that you've also never won.
We've done this so many times. Other people have done this so many times.
You've put people in that same situation.
Like that. Oh, you mean like that's something that happens to everybody every season?
Yeah, it was crazy. When she said to him, you would have done it for me, I was like, girl, even if you know that, don't say that right now. And this is, again, why I just don't see Turbo being this crazy, awful, controlling person. He's like, don't worry about it. I'll take care of myself. I'm not mad at you. Everything's fine. Like, I'm sorry. You cannot sit here and tell me that he has this terrible anger and treats women horribly when this is the conversation I'm seeing. I don't see how you edit it to me to give me that.
It's all these things are about perspective. It's about perspective and how some people see certain things. And I've always said, when it comes to very specific things, that if the perception of what you say doesn't mean, let's say A means B, and you're like, well, it's supposed to mean C. And it's like, well, if most of the public sees it at B, that's what it is.
Yep.
There's nothing you can do about it. That's just what it is. Well, it's not about that. It is. So I think people do have this notion of him being kind of a pompous asshole. And so, and there's other things he does that are very just like, kind of like, whatever. Welcome to European men, by the way.
I was also going to say that. I just think that there's a massive like
natural cultural
disconnect.
Thing.
Yeah.
But also, like, if you're looking for things like that, then you're going to be able to find those things. Obviously, we saw him one by one being like, none of it is okay. I will be fine. I will go in. I will do all these things. I will do it. But the fact that Babe had an absolute like crying meltdown.
Sick.
How dare you do that to me? We could have put it was like, I was ready to go in. What are you talking about? You guys have been doing this to me for weeks.
Babe. Let's go, Babe.
It's so good. I couldn't believe it.
It was fantastic. And from a high to a low, Steven, we have an elimination where the women are doing absolutely nothing.
God.
Except becoming this week's...
No way!
Pass of the week.
Of the week.
Oh my God.
And those harnesses, I had to. We got double cheeked up.
Damn.
On a Tuesday.
Double cheeked Ashley on elimination. Sydney elimination.
It's that fucking harness, you know? They're just sitting there swinging, like ever so slightly swinging. I saw this elimination when he's like, one partner will sit and go up with every cannonball and open, like punch through this little circle and take the puzzle pieces out. I'm like, oh. Then I was like, okay, well, maybe they have to do the puzzle themselves. Nope.
I wrote number one, getting things done all week on this episode, except for the fact that the ladies are back to just doing nothing.
Yeah. I mean, Ashley loved it.
Ashley was great. I thought it would be nice for editor one to give me like a little musical change in the middle of that. Like seeing the men run, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
boom,
that would have been
boom,
fun.
boom, 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 boom. And it's the ladies like, like happy acoustic, whatever.
Upbeat ukulele.
Upbeat ukulele fun.
Yeah.
Upbeat ukulele morning. And it's just like them like sitting
morning
there
fun
spinning.
spring.
All of those things.
Yeah.
We didn't get that, but I was the absolute difference between the two roles was
like, come on, guys.
we can figure something else out. Like
what is it now? 4 team eliminations and 3 of them have been one person just sits there basically.
Maybe no, because last week we had the puzzles and they both worked on the puzzles.
Correct. I think that's the only one.
Pillow fight was the same. It was 1 versus 1.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
But we need to get back to those. Because honestly, it sets a bad look that the challenge doesn't trust the women to do anything physical.
I don't like it. Especially in the last few seasons, it's been mostly single one-on-one things. You guys are back to double eliminations. Give me some fun shit. I know you can do it. I know you have ideas. Just I was slightly annoyed. Now I'm like, okay, I'm getting pissed off. Like a couple, fine.
You know what pulled it back for me though? I think for the first time ever, correct me if I'm wrong on the YouTube comments, they left the arena.
I liked that.
Part of the elimination. I
also liked that. And when they both went out there the first time and both of them say, oh my God, when they pick up the cannonball, I was like, okay, I'm in. But I just wish like the girls had to like do a puzzle to then be in the harness to go up or something, or doing puzzles as they go.
Half and half. Maybe they do the last 15 of them or something like that, you know? Like make it even. And then then you can determine who goes up to get it.
Yeah, they didn't even need to go up like exactly. One partner does 15, then the other partner does 15, and that turns a crank that at the very last cannonball, the puzzle pieces drop, down. And then you go and do the puzzle. I was annoyed. I was confused. I was also annoyed and confused because who was cheering for Ashley, Steven? Huh. Weird.
So upsetting. So upsetting. He's just cheering for Ashley. What the fuck?
She sucks.
You can't do. I remember there was audio earlier, and obviously this is from after she got eliminated, but they put it early in the episode where she was just like, "Bye, see you later," or something like that. And then you're going to be up. You have to know it's a bad look. You can explain it away all you want, that it's better for your game that way. But guess what? Do what everyone else on the history of this show has done and just shut your fucking mouth.
Shut the fuck up.
Just stand there.
You don't need to cheer for anyone, actually.
Nobody has ever needed to cheer for anybody during elimination.
Nope.
And honestly, more times than not, it hurts you when you cheer for the people, because then the other team's like, nobody's rooting for us. I see where we stand.
Which is kind of what happened. And you could also generally be like, good job, everybody. Way to go. But that's not what was happening.
Just go, you guys are doing great. Keep it going, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's giving a great effort.
Yeah. Lots of plurals, you know? Hey, you guys, killing it.
I was
Y'all
just like, you gotta
doing
be
great.
Fucking kidding me with this shit. But Ashley doesn't understand the triangle maths.
I didn't either. I feel
like that's a thing that's been a recent. Honestly, I knew that was the case. I feel like it's a recent thing that they've been doing is those triangle math.
The all-star barrels. I remember it from that. Adam and Steve were doing all-star barrels, and they got ahead, and then they went around and he did the other person's. He did the other guy. He did Adam's barrels, I think, or something like that.
Yeah,
I didn't get it because Ashley suckered me in because I listened to Ashley because she's attractive and she's learned and grown, so obviously hot, right? She's like, oh, it's all the things are gonna add up. I'm like, yeah. So I spent 5 minutes. I paused this motherfucker. And I like write all the numbers down and I'm trying to do the maths myself. And I'm like, there's got to be a hack to this. So I'm like adding all the numbers together. I'm like, I'm doing maths. And I was like, maybe when you add them all together and you divide it by 3, like that's the most it could be because it's got to be that. And I'm trying to do it. And then I realized there's 6s and 9s on there. Yeah. And there's no indication on which way that is.
Yeah.
And I would have been furious if I lost that. I didn't understand it was that way.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, from the beginning of time, when a 6 and a 9 are given,
there's a line.
There's always a line.
You gotta do it.
It should be illegal not to do that. Like
I
when
agree.
It's printed off, the printer should go, wait, there's no line.
Yep.
This is unacceptable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Turbo and Sydney get the win. They come out from behind. They get the W. I couldn't stand seeing Turbo that cold. I just was screaming at my television, someone give him a jacket.
He was cold before.
He would have taken his jacket off for the Nani.
Oh, 100%.
I think he needs to start reconsidering. And I'm Team Babe. But we got to start looking at what's going on here, everybody.
Would you say Babe is selfish?
I could see it. And I think she's got dick eyes right now. And I'm just going to be happy for her. Now, Steven, you might think, wow, what a great end of the episode. We are done. That's fantastic. Nope. We will.
Oh my God.
Steven.
Oh my God.
Check your phone.
Vape watch. Theo?
Vape Watch is here, guys. They are leaving the elimination once again, a non-necessary shot that they put into the episode, and we got a sneaky little Theo with a vape hit on the walk away from the elimination arena. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
How did you even see this?
Fucking lasered in. Fucking.
How did you guys look at that? How can you see that?
I'm in there.
If you just sent me that freeze frame and didn't do wee woo,
You wouldn't have seen it?
I would have been like, what am I looking for here?
It's so clear.
To a former vapor, obviously.
But he like he like brought it up and then like it was this action.
Okay. He
If
could
you
have
go
been
to the
eating
end of
a
it-
protein bar.
Wee woo. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. And also last episode there was not one, so I was like, they gotta give me a fucking I need my vape.
She needs
I
a
need
vape.
it in my
Vape watch has
episode.
been completed. Now we do have one more thing that I said. Remember, I said an old classic game
Yeah.
will be coming back.
Mm.
And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome everybody to the return of Quote of the Week.
Yay.
Now, it is a special edition of Quote of the Week because I had a great quote that made its way in here. And then this person also gave a second great quote. And then I thought to myself, just putting my producer hat on, why don't we have Mix and I give our thoughts on what's the best quote of the week? And then y'all in the comment section on YouTube can also tell us what you think is the best quote of the week.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
We gave you great participation last week with all the couples that could be. Mariah.
And I loved that too.
Also, shout out to the person who texted me and said, when did Nerys and Horacio break up?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
months ago.
Get it together, girl.
Get it together. Are you not on the Reddits? Come on.
Get on the Reddits.
Get on the Reddits. I feel like for this person who's now being like, why are you talking to me through the thing? This person, based off things I know about this person, would love a spoiler, would love getting things early.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to get on the Reddits. Get the maths from the
That's
Reddits.
okay. Shout out. Okay. Turbo quote of the week. 1. This is option 1.
Mm-hmm.
Should I try to do it in a turbo voice?
I don't know how that's going to come across.
I'm nervous that it might go to Trump, so I'm not going
Yeah.
to do it. Maybe I should do it both ways. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay.
Go ahead.
When you're sad, say, I need turbo.
Shit. That's a
Great.
strong first quote.
That's a strong one. And I didn't think something like that could be beat. Again, when you're sad, say, I need turbo. Great dramatic reading by me.
Needs to be like on a poster with the cats that are hanging on the branch.
100%. Get Copilot on it.
Yeah.
Here's number 2. Always be humble. And when the time comes, give them the middle finger. Pretty good too.
That is pretty good. I'm going with quote number 1 though.
Always be humble. And when the time comes, give the middle finger.
But when
Okay,
I'm sad,
so
I
you're
need
going.
turbo.
You're giving option 1.
Yep. Strongly.
I'm gonna go option 2.
Okay. Always got to fight me.
I do. It's good for content. You know.
It is good for content. It's great for content.
Do I kind of think the first one's better? Maybe, but you'll never know. Settle the tie in the comment section. Like and subscribe.
Leave a review.
Speaking of reviews, Mix,
Yeah.
how's it going over there?
So guys,
I don't know what she's gonna say, by the way, guys.
so here's the thing.
Oh no, you can't do this to them.
Okay,
We're journalists.
I'm trying to. I got excited. Okay, and is it tea? Yes.
Yeah.
Do you not know about it?
Yes.
is it about a new threat?
Yes.
Is it worth me making you all leave reviews on the Apple Podcast because I recognized recently that we hadn't gotten any in a while to then be rewarded with this tea? No, I'm not going to lie to you. No. Listen, the tea is I met a family member of Justin's at a wedding I was at. It was honestly so funny how like we connected these dots.
Yeah.
And this person basically told me that he is very focused on being a reality TV person, has like changed basically his entire life to accomplish that task. Now, I don't want to get into too much detail that was given to me because
yeah,
drinks were being consumed. I'm not entirely sure how comfortable. I don't know how much this person remembers was said to me. So I just, it's not worth the tea,
this
guys.
This person has changed their entire persona.
Yes, and
life.
they've made it, and they've also affected their family with this decision as well.
There you go.
So
there you go.
It's made me look at, and I said it before, Justin, it's made me look at him a little differently. But honestly, are you that surprised by this tea?
Yeah, that's why I say it tracked. It tracked so hard.
Yeah.
It like everything. We're doing all these events. We're doing Crease Back Bun Babe lives now. Like
we're posting meetups with people that aren't even on his season but are on the challenge.
Yeah. Is that an event today, by the way, in Los Angeles with like other, I don't want to say lesser reality stars, but I'll say lesser reality stars doing something.
I just, obviously people go on reality TV 95% of the time with this motive in mind, but the information that was given to me was jarring. The lengths that were being gone.
There's a little bit more that we don't really want to say because again, like
I don't really feel like it's worth airing it out.
Yeah.
If it was like, ooh, juicy, I would tell you guys, but it's just kind of honestly sad.
Yeah, it's a little bit more just like, and like it's like family stuff is just like, it's just a different thing, right? So
exactly.
It's not like, ooh, they were banging this person on this other show before they came in.
I take full responsibility. I really am. I actually feel bad because I straight up was like, T guys, fucking leave a review. Because I was excited that I had something, but thinking about it more and like, I have really nothing. I just have confirmation of what I'm sure all of you could have gotten to the conclusion of on your own. So I apologize for making you all do reviews. Wow. Because it was wrong of me. I used my power incorrectly. Now, here's the thing. If I had asked for money, I'd be way more apologetic. I didn't.
Yeah. We were smart about that. We said just reviews. So
I apologize. The next time I tell you guys I have tea, I will make sure it's actually like holy shit tea, like Anissa fucked Will type shit.
That we wouldn't be able to hold that in at all.
No, wouldn't.
I would need one review before I'd want to share that.
Me and you would be on the podcast just like, guys.
So there's this thing.
So again, I apologize. Thank you for the reviews. We appreciate the engagement. I did want Apple Podcast reviews because we hadn't had them in a while. So did I manipulate you a little? Yeah. But I also didn't lie. I did have tea and I did give it to you.
Listen, it's the challenge mix.
Piping hot?
You manipulated, but you didn't lie. You should be on the challenge.
I think that if I worked out for about 5 months, I could do it.
I think you could. And then somehow you'd get concussed.
Probably at my rate.
And that's how you would leave it. Let's go through these reviews because you left it. And that is also part of it is we give you a shout out on the pod. when you do this. This is from Full of BS 701. Maybe they knew what the tea was before.
They were calling me full of BS.
Truly the number one 5-star. So stinking glad that we have Steven and Mixie. Also, by the way, shout out. I think everybody spelled the names right during
Let's
this,
go.
Shout out to Steven and Mixie bringing it every episode to be the number one challenge podcast. Look forward to every weekly episode, especially to see if I agree with Ask of the Week. Well, Full of BS, did you agree this week?
I would love to know. Leave another review.
Update your review. Dude.
All of these reviews are gonna go to 1 star. They're gonna be like, Mixie fucking manipulated.
There's somebody's gonna be.
I don't blame them, honestly. I did the wrong thing.
This is from Empress Candace. It says tea, 5-star. Sorry, Candace. I would recommend this.
It's tea that I brewed yesterday and left on my windowsill.
Yeah, it's stale tea. Can you have stale tea? You know what the irony of this is? I actually made tea today. I made iced tea. I made mango tea. You should probably
tell them about that because it's probably better than the tea I told them.
Pretty tasty. I would recommend this podcast to all challenge fans. Maybe not Anissa fans, though. Peace and love. Shout out.
Does she have fans? That's a genuine question.
That seemed genuine. That didn't seem like
I'm dead ass serious.
Oh, dead ass. Yeah. Gen Z are over here. Next one's from Kimber. Very entertaining 5-star. Did you just do what I think you just did?
Yeah, I did, but only for the viewers.
How dare you? How dare you? I almost said something earlier. We were talking about maths. I almost did it. And I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
Nope.
I look forward to the recap every episode. The challenge is my favorite show, and following up with the number one is the highlight of my week. God damn it. I love that.
This makes me feel horrible.
No, we need this. This is the sustenance we need. Like Babe needed dick. We need Apple reviews.
Steven, I lied for it. Well, I didn't lie. I exaggerated for it.
Yeah, and you're playing the challenge. You Leroyed us a little bit.
As long as I didn't niece you, I'm fine.
Okay. This is from Lindsay Lou 2, which makes me think Lindsay created a second account to review to get the tea. Number one, it says, this is my favorite podcast to listen to. We love the hot takes and the hotter tea. How hot's that tea, Lindsay? Okay, next one. This one came from Germ 1 2 3 4 5 6. Definitely a made up account to get the tea because it says, "Give me some of that sweet tea." Very entertaining podcast.
I did.
Oh, listen to this. My wife and I watched together on YouTube. More treats for Bernard. # disgusting.
Disgusting? The way I made you leave a review is disgusting?
Disgusting?
Bernard magically was not an asshole this episode. But we did not get the donations we need to feed him.
Yeah.
However, I guess
we got the reviews were for the tea. They've been segmented, okay? They've been segmented.
If you guys don't,
they're not worth 2 points. You don't get it for this and this. You can't cash them in and then take them over here.
I would love donations, but if the 5 people that left these, or 4, however many I asked for, if they don't change their reviews by the time we record next week, I'll give Bernard a treat for the reviews.
It's up to you guys now.
That seems fair.
It seems kind of fair. I agree with you. That seems fair.
I feel like I can go to bed tonight not feeling like a complete piece of shit for what I have done to you all.
The problem is the following week, they will change the review. So.
That's a lot of overthinking. I feel like they're going to get mad hearing now and go do it. Next week, we're just not going to.
Yeah, but it takes all of them not changing it. So if one of them changes it, you ruin it for everybody else. And and more specifically, I'm looking you right in the eye. You're ruining it for Bernard.
And he hasn't done anything today.
He hasn't done anything in the last hour and 12 minutes that we've been recording.
And that's hard for him.
Has he been staring at the baseball game, trying to catch the ball on the screen?
He has.
Yes, of course he has. Why wouldn't he be? He's a special boy, and that's what special boys get, is things like that. I do also want to say another thing. YouTube was great this week. YouTube's been great for a bunch of weeks.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys watching on YouTube. We've seen the numbers shift from audio almost all over to there. If you're audio and you're still listening, please go over to YouTube and watch. I do try to put in stuff. You get to see
It's fun.
You get to see Bernard when he gets his church treat, when he's earned it through you guys. Do that over there. We appreciate that. Also, it's easier for you guys to interact with us. And me and Mick, usually every day at the office, we're like, did you see the comments? Did you see the comments? Did you see the comments? And a lot of them have been very, very, very nice about how you look forward to this. You like this better than the show. And this is why we asked you to do the reviews, because this gives us the juice to keep doing this all the time.
Yes.
It's very heartfelt. I love it. Not going to get emotional, but we love it. We appreciate it. And we love you guys very much for doing that. It means the world. And that's how we keep having the energy. And that's why we're the number one. So we appreciate that. Anything else, Mix? You good? I'm good.
No, absolute bars. Thank you guys for listening. We will be back next week for yet another recap. We love you so, so, so much. We will see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye, baby.